at Benny B0625. Shout out to you, bro. You rocking with me the long way. I'm rocking with you. I appreciate the support. Peace. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotel, Grand Rising. Praise God. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? Or whatever it is that you subscribe to. I was going to chill today. I wasn't going to do no videos, but I really wasn't going to do nothing. But just, do a lot of writing and a lot of planning and start working on my book. But my boys begged me to get up and cook them some pancakes and eggs. As you can see, I still got the stuff on the stove. So I got on up, and so I said, let me go and do a video, because I was thinking, when I did the video yesterday about the first 48 hours, or the first 2 hours about me and my homeboy. And I'm gonna do a lot of first 48s. It ain't gonna be about me and my homeboy. It might be about me and a crime that I caught. But my plan is to do it in a skit form. So that's what I was gonna work on today, putting some skits together and start working on my book. But anyway, I said a lot of negative things about my homeboy. But my homeboy is my homeboy. He know he retarded. Everybody on the town know he retarded. Not in retarded, like, special. He throw it out like he really with the he really with it. You know what I mean? Like, he really about that action. He been like that his whole life. But I kind of wanted to come back and share some positive light on my homeboy, because at heart he really a good dude. He just grew up traumatically. I mean, we all grew up traumatically, but his experience is what made him who he is. See, a lot of people got to understand, people are who they are because of their past experiences, and they haven't learned to deal with it and start the healing process. They just repeat the same cycle over and over again. But my homeboy, he really a good dude at heart. Like I said, he just bought it. He really about that life. If you play with him, he gonna do it to you. And my homeboy, he locked up now. He did it to somebody, and I'm not gonna put his business out there. I might tell a story about it later on down the line. He locked up now, and he didn't reach out to me since he caught that charge, and I haven't got a chance to do nothing for him yet, because I just moved, so I'm trying to make sure my family's straight. But I'm eventually hold him down, like I always do, like I always did. But my homeboy, he did 18 years when we caught that crime. Cause remember I told y'all he robbed the lady for the car, so that's how he got more time. And then he was already out on bond for I think he had an aggravated assault or robbery charge or something. I just want to shed some positive light on my homeboy. Me and my homeboy, we grew up together. House down from each other. His house was a gambling house. My house was a gambling house. My dad gambled. His mom gambled. So that's probably why we had that connection. But we was totally different. We were like night and day. But he's still my brother at the end of the day. But so he was always into stuff. I can remember one time we was, as a child, he got beaten by his auntie. He got beaten by his mom. He damn near got beaten by everybody in the neighborhood. Him and another one of my homeboys. And he my cousin. I'm gonna say his name, D-Bo. And I got some stories about D-Bo too. They tried to burn the church down or something. So it's things like that he was always into, but like I said, my homeboy, he was a good dude at heart. And I know he was a good dude because I've been around him most of my life. So I'm gonna go through us being in prison and what let me know he a good dude. I said in a video probably months ago, maybe a year ago. In the video where I was talking about I got caught messing with the female officer, how I ended up in Rankin County. I got sick. And the time I got sick, my homeboy was on the zone with me. My homeboy was the one that got me the help. So I know a lot of y'all ain't never been to prison. But when you go to prison, you really ain't got no help, especially from the officers. So you really have to have somebody that you know that really got your back, that's gonna make sure that the officers or that particular prison you in gonna get you that help. So I got sick. This right after I hit the man in the head with the mop wrangler for trying to rape the 16-year-old boy. If you haven't went and checked that video out, go check it out. The title of it is, he tried to rape a 16-year-old boy and I stepped in, true story. So it happened like probably about a month or two after that incident. Now, my whole life, and I never told my mom, nobody, I always been sick. I always felt something. You know, I grew up playing sports, but I could never be, I didn't reach my full potential playing sport because I always felt pain in my bones. So to make a long story short, one day, I'm on the yard. I'm running in the yard. I did a lot of running when I was in the penitentiary. I'm on the yard and I'm running, so I came back in, and you know, my bones and my back and the back of my head was hurting real bad. So I'm trying to push through, because in prison, you can't let nobody see you weak. But you know, my homeboy, he know what's going on. I'm popping ibuprofen. That's all they give you for pain. I'm popping them like 5 ibuprofens a day, because that's what helped me sleep. But at this point, the ibuprofens is not doing anything for me. So I'm in a lot of pain, but I got up, I just came out the yard, so I went and got in the shower. So to make a long story short, I fell out in the shower. So my homeboy, like I said, he really about that. You know, I'm his homeboy, I'm his brother. He gonna, you know, it's whatever about me. And my homeboy, when he came to prison, remember I told y'all, when I came to prison, I didn't get my respect by stabbing niggas, stabbing guys and fighting and doing all that, even though I had my scuffles. That's how he got his respect, and he had a lot of rank within the organization. He was a disciple too, but he had a lot of rank. So when I fell out, I didn't stay out long. I was moving around when everybody came to see what was going on. So my homeboy, he got me, you know, he about to go crazy. He like, boy, what's wrong? See, my homeboy, he know me as Thug, and they didn't call me Thug in prison. I changed my own name. My name is Yasir. I've been going by Yasir since I was 17 years old in prison. I gave myself that name because of what it stood for. And what it stands for is to be successful and to pave the way for others. It's a Arabic name. I gave myself that name, but my homeboy, it's Thug. Thug, what's wrong, Thug? What's wrong, Thug? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm in a lot of pain. So he went and beat on the door. Boom, 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 kicking the door. Boom, boom. We in Greenwood at the time. We've been on the zone together about a year now. And so when he do it, like I said, he got a lot of rank. When he do it, the guys follow suit. At this time, I'm not affiliated. I'm affiliated, but not affiliated. Like I told y'all, I'm one of the guys that I always got respect. But at this time, you know, I'm the assistant imam, and I'm gonna tell another story about that. So when he do it, the guys follow suit. Make a long story short, they beating on the door, kicking on the door, and they finally come. They bring a wheelchair. They wheel me out on a wheelchair. So I told that story, or I shared that piece of the story to show y'all, to inform y'all, like, he really a good dude at heart. So fast forward, of course I did 12, he did 18. I get out of prison before him. Then when he get out of prison, I'm doing good. I'm talking about I'm living in Shreveport when he got out. So let me rewind. Before he got out, I'm doing good. I used to look out on, because I was in the street. I used to look out on, make sure he was straight. So fast forward, he get out. He got out in like December, I believe. I'm living in Shreveport. I've been in Shreveport probably about 2 years at this time. Got my own apartment. Got the twins with me. My wife, she was my wife at the time. She living in Shreveport, but we living in two separate apartments because we wasn't together at the time. But I wanted her to come out there so I could be, closer to the twins because they was babies. So I wanted to raise them, you know what I mean? So they living with me. So about a month after he got out, his mom passed. I went to the funeral, you know what I mean? And he really didn't have no help, for real. I mean, because he got a reputation. Everybody know how he is. But that's my brother, for life. So what I did was, I did what a homeboy, what a brother's supposed to do. I was a supervisor at this insurance auto auction company. I had been there these 2 years. That was the reason I went to Shreveport. Because when I got out of prison that second time, I did a year, I made parole, and I think I stayed in Mississippi about a week or two. And I went straight to Shreveport, but that's another story I'm telling. But so I tell him, like, bro, come on out here, I can get you a job. So I got him a job. He come out there, he doing good. And where we stayed at, we stayed like right there by all the casinos. He used to love to go to the casinos, but he working, he doing good. Got his first car, and so me and my wife, she was my wife at the time, but we talked and we decided, okay, we out here together. You paying rent, I'm paying rent. We might as well live together and, raise the boys together and save some money. So boom, I moved with her. So I tell him, you keep the apartment. You ain't gotta worry about paying no deposit, you know what I mean? You just make sure you pay the bills and things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, I love my homeboy to death. And when I get when I get situated as far as moving, because I just moved, I'm gonna get in contact with him, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. So I just wanted to share that about my homeboy. You know what I mean? And also to tell y'all that I know a lot of guys, a lot of family members that's in and out of jail. And this would be since he been home, since after he did the 18 years, this would be his fourth time going back to jail. Because he haven't started the healing process yet. And I hope he, get the healing that he need when he go back to prison this time. And I mean, I hope he don't go back, but the circumstances, you know what I mean? And he the type of dude, like, he gonna man up, and you know what I mean? It is what it is with him. But I hope he get the healing that he need. Cause we getting old. He 45, I'm 45. I'm like 7 days older than he is. We getting old, so death is real. So I hope he get the healing that he need, and find peace within himself and forgive himself for a lot of things